Hey Cancers, this is LT Tarot doing your yearly reading. So this is kind of like a part one of this reading. So this is going to be for January, February, March of 2021. And then there are going to be three other parts. So part two, part three, part four. So definitely tune in for that. So this is going to kind of like tell you what the overall energies for the year is. Also, if you haven't already, please make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. So let me go ahead and get started. So let's see what we got here. All right. So the first one we have come together as far as the overall energy. It says fairies like to be, oh, and this is my fairy deck. I didn't even realize I used that one. So that's this one right here. So it says fairies like to be busy, and a group of them is showing you that many hands make light work. Working as a team helps you get things done. Get the job done. So this year, I feel like this card is just saying like about you coming together with people, working as a team. This could be romantical. This could be just platonic, or it could be just with friends and family, like where you're kind of like coming together and coming as one, and just kind of like coming together. So the next one is protection. So if you guys believe in protection work or doing anything to protect yourself, definitely cover yourself this year because it's saying that. It says the fairies of protections are shielding you with a magical fairy ring of love and light. Practice psychic protection before embarking upon any spiritual work. See how I just said that spiritual work? So make sure that you're doing, if you're doing protection work or any type of spiritual work, definitely make sure that you're protecting yourself. I think that this year your focus should definitely be on just learning protection, spiritual protection, calling upon your ancestors and things in that nature. Just kind of like working with some type of protection work, cancers. So the next card says wisdom. And it says, have you ever been told that you're wise beyond your years? Now is the time to call upon your inner fairy wisdom to help you with a challenge. So this year you may have some challenges, but you have to do some inner work. Call upon your ancestors, your just kind of like just do that inner work. Call upon your intuition, So make sure you do that as far as your year goes. So let's go ahead and start with this month, which is January, and see like what's going on this month, guys. Oh, wisdom again. So look, that's how things are in synchronicity. So this month, you're definitely using your wisdom here. You're definitely going within yourself and trusting your intuition, and that's how you're making decisions. Is using your inner wisdom. You guys are kind of feeling like with the Nine of Pentacles, you guys are kind of feeling like there's some things that you want to do. You may feel bored, but I think this is the month of just kind of like coming out of your shell and coming just trusting yourself. Like sometimes we do all this work, but we don't know that things are going to work out in our favor. We're just kind of like planting those seeds. But I feel like you may be getting bored with planting those seeds. And this month is working on trusting your intuition, trusting your wisdom, and having a lot of growth when it comes to that. You have some past relationships that you need to heal from. So work on your healing this month. Work on healing your heart and healing your chakras, because it looks like that you guys are holding on to some relationship that needs healing with. We have the King of Winters here. So this card here represents like being very knowledgeable. It may also represent that you guys are not showing your emotions like you normally do. So you may appear to be unemotional to people. People may be asking you like, oh, you don't care. You're so nonchalant about stuff. I'm telling you something personal. But I think that you guys are just learning how to withdraw your emotion from things. You also may have some unemotional relationships. Like you're not just putting no emotions in relationships. So if you are with someone, especially a female, you may get to the point where you feel like, okay, I gotta take my emotions out of this because I know that this person's not meant for me and I have to move forward. And so you may have some unemotional relationship here. Also, you may need to seek spiritual advice, or get a therapist, because this person is also seeking professional help. seeking someone who can actually help you and deal with your emotion. And some of you guys may be doing more public speaking. Maybe you're starting a YouTube channel, or maybe starting to do events or something like that. But you guys are definitely stepping outside your comfort zone and doing speaking in the public more. We have this card here, and it says balance, spirituality, and practicality. That's the full moon in Pisces. So this month you need to work on balancing your spirituality and your practicality. So with the Ten of Fire, it lets me know like you guys are kind of like picking up and moving forward about some things. You know, your life may be a little out of balance, but you're kind of picking up your burdens and moving forward. So with the 10, it's always about completion. So you're at the end of some of a road as far as like being burdened or by someone. So it's like you're tired of it, you're fed up, and like now this month is all about you moving forward, like past that. So let's move on to February. So in February, you guys are starting to do a lot of shadow work. So we got some very spiritual cancers here. But you guys are doing a lot of shadow work here in February. As you start doing your shadow work, you do have a new love that's coming in. You got someone that's being very romantic to you, that's actually trying to date you or get to know you more. I see like you have a new relationship that's starting to blossom in February. You're still working on healing your heart though, because you got this card here, healing begins, and this is a love card here, and it's all about you starting to heal your heart and realize that, you know, like in order for you to enjoy and experience this love and be happy, you have to do some work to actually heal yourself. And I see that that's what you're doing here in February. The next card we have, look at you guys. You guys are really starting a relationship here. So you got the Queen of Summers, which is about being loving, comforting, emotional, and intuitive. But this card represents like a relationship that's going to the next level. You know, it also represents like having balance in your life, balance in your love life. But it's also like listen to your heart and trust in your intuition. So like you haven't like, so what I'm picking up is that there is a new relationship that's coming. You may be a little afraid of it because it may be too good to be true. But as you like get to know this person, what's going to happen is that you're going to have to start trusting your intuition and know that this person is a good person for you. And as you start dating, you know, like trust how you feel. Like sometimes it hits you in your heart, your gut, that this person ain't the right person for you. I know like when I started dating, I'm not dating, but as I meet people and like you know, as I meet people, I kind of go by how I feel. So if I feel like anxiety, or if I feel like something is hitting me in my gut, you know, like I just feel like, oh no, this is not gonna work. Because usually my spirit guides are telling me like, this person's not the right person for you. And I think that you guys have been hurt because you keep getting this hurt card, Cancer. Like, okay, your heart is broken, you're hurt. You know, you're trying to get over a relationship. It's just that one relationship that you can't get over. You know, and as you start doing all this healing work, you have to, I feel like you're a little afraid to open up to someone. So the key is trust your intuition. So when you meet this person and this person feels good, then definitely date this person. But if this person doesn't feel good and just feel like it's forced, then guess what? Move on. Like, just let them go. You don't have to hold on to every relationship or every person that comes to you. You know? The next card is the new moon in Sagittarius, and it says luck is on your side. So definitely know that this month you're very lucky here. You know? You got the Four of Air. So the Four of Air is like, you know, like this is time for you to meditate. So if you don't start your meditation here in January, definitely start meditating in February. Try to give yourself a challenge where you meditate every day. You know, it's only 28 days in February, so try to give yourself a challenge where you're starting to meditate every day. Do journal exercises and see how much you change and what messages that you get. That's a way for you to start trusting your intuition more too, because as these messages come through in to you during meditation, it helps you to trust your intuition and know what's real and what's not. Also, you have discovery. So this year, I mean, this month is going to be all about discovery, self discovery, figuring out who you are. And that's all coming through trusting your intuition and trusting and meditating. So that's going to be for February. And let's do March real quick for you guys. And so March, you kind of playing the wishing game. It's kind of like whatever you kind of wishing upon some things, like you want some things to change. And I mean, I'm sorry, wishing game, waiting game. It's kind of like you waiting on some things and you wishing that some things would happen. But understand that everything takes time. So everything doesn't happen as quickly as we want it. In this day and age, everybody wants things to happen like as of yesterday. But with you guys, you may feel like a lot of things are taking its time in March. It's not working as fast as you want it to work. And so that's big for you to actually find that balance. And just maybe that meditation, continue meditating in March as you start to wait on things to actually happen in your life. And keep planting seeds in March. Even though those seeds may not blossom as quickly as you want, continue to plant seeds in March because, um, it'll keep your mind off of things and then keep you focused on the new things that's coming in your life. And as those things start to blossom in April and May, you'll understand like, okay, that's because I had that hard work in March. And so that's the big change. Because sometimes like I get bored and I be working on stuff. I got like two businesses. I got this business and I got another business I'm working on. And that business, it has like 4 or 5 different avenues in it, right? And both of these are like I'm starting these businesses from the ground up, and they take time. You got to get people to notice your business and stuff like that. But anyway, um, as I get bored and I may sometimes feel like, oh my gosh, things are not as popping as I want them to be. What I've learned to do is dig deeper, dig harder, keep going, keep pushing yourself. Because when you keep coming up with new stuff and coming up with new ideas, what happens is that you not focus on the negative. You're focusing on planting those seeds because those new things that you came up with for your business or those new things that you're working on. Once they blossom, people are gonna love them. And so I think that that's what you're doing in March, is that you're kind of playing that waiting game. But as you wait, definitely trust your intuition and definitely plant those seeds. Yeah, because this month, the things that you do this month is going to cause expansion in your life. And I didn't even know that card was next. So it's definitely going to be expansion in your life. So the seeds that you plant is definitely going to go in other areas of your life. So definitely trust yourself. You can't get in this energy that, okay, I'm sad, I want to be in love, I want money, when you're not investing in yourself enough. You do have the Four of Earth. So this card, you kind of have to balance your money. Like, like this month you have to you either spending too much money or you spending not too much money. There's an imbalance in your when it comes to your money. So this month, focus on balancing your money, Cancers. The next card we have here is the full moon of Capricorn. It says the end of a tough cycle approach. So whatever you had a tough time on, whatever you feel like you're playing the waiting game on, that cycle is about to end in March. The next card we have here is the Emperor. I love that card because that card is all about having this boss-like energy, having this taking up, being a leader. It's just kind of like stepping in your true potentials and taking these leadership roles. And you could be like being in law enforcement, you could be a judge, you could be a boss at your work, you could be starting your own business. But that's what that card represents, that full energy of like taking leadership. And you may be dealing with Aries or have Aries in your chart, but because that card is also focused around Aries energy. So it's like it's stepping up into your true potential. When it comes to your love life, like you have to change your focus because they're like you meet someone in February and it's someone that's good for you. So you kind of have to change your focus on how you look at things. And then the last card here is going to be the Ten of Wands. And so I feel like you're learning so much stuff that you continue to do this because you do this in January, and I see that you're doing this in March. It's kind of like when you're tired of something, you pick up all your stuff and you move forward. It's like you carry all your burdens and move forward. Like when you're tired of like work, when you're tired of a person, you just gather what you can gather and move forward. And I see that that's something that you continue to do because you do this in January and March. And so I just see you moving forward in life. And I see like you're carrying that baggage, you're carrying your problems and everything with you. You know, you're just picking up your stuff and leaving, or your stuff and leaving. But I've definitely seen a lot of movement forward. So anyway, guys, this is going to be the first part of your reading. Be looking out for part 2, part 3, part 4. Those will be coming out really soon, and I'll be seeing you guys soon.